Look at that. It's the director's chair. If you remember, Victoria got it for me for my birthday. She said, a director's chair. And I said, yeah, that's really something. Huh? Look at that. And what do I get for Christmas? We just had Christmas a couple days ago. And, well, you know, the U.S. Postal Service, they're running behind in the metropolitan areas, even though it was supposed to be here like the 19th. She was excited it was going to be here by our birthday, or Christmas, or whatever it is. And, she got it for me for Christmas. This is what came on it. Awesome. Just awesome. Beautiful director's chair. And, there it is. Today, what came, you're going to be really excited about this. Look how happy I am. Wow. I suppose I'm supposed to act quicker. You know, the commercial's coming up. Be back in 2 and 2. I'm able to, and it fits. It's designed specifically for this. I was able to, complete her vision of the director's chair. Look at that. I'll show you. You want to see something really scary? I'll show you. No, like that. Director Judas. And on the back. Let's get a good look. It's the Judas resurrection. Hashtag radio for the deaf. Look at that. See, that needs to be on the back for when somebody's coming up and getting ready to take your chair. As if they can't figure it out. You're sitting in the damn thing. They're supposed to tear you out of it to be able to see. Director Judas. Nobody that is unworthy can take a man out of his chair. But if he pulls it off, he knows it's him. Like, director. If you look closely enough, you can see in the shadows. Producer. And if you look even deeper, you see writer. That's the place. Not just writer makes you deeper. It's the idea that when you get down to that third place, that third name, director, producer, writer, you've reached the point of Orson Welles. Orson Welles was director, producer, writer. He had to make his shit work because he couldn't trust anybody else with it. This is the exciting thing. I'm going to sit down for a minute. I hope you don't mind. Interesting thing. There's something I wanted to talk about today. Come on, baby, light my cigarette. there was something I wanted to talk about today. There really wasn't enough to talk about with that alone. It just, I didn't know how to come into this. But I heard CDC used again today. The little, abbreviation, CDC. They use that word, that abbreviation so much, like everybody knows what it is. And, most people have never even heard of the place until this happened. You might be surprised, but most people never have. And so they just come out saying CDC, 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 1984, CDC. And they might be surprised to find that it stands for Center for Disease Control. Centers for Disease Control. They probably know about it since Walking Dead, those people. And they're like, oh, there's one in Atlanta. Centers for Disease Control. They've got one in every country. You got to know it. Every powerful country that's just sitting there waiting, thinking they got a shot at the title. They don't need to fight. They can just dwindle down the champion, punch drunk. They're all holding all these diseases, I figure, and making them better, stronger, faster than ever before. And that's just what happened with England. Oh my God. I guess there's some mutated virus. I heard this. It might not be true. I'm not going to tell you anything other than the fact that it sounds right. There's a mutated part of the virus that's like 70% more contagious, and it's just going to go, ha, ha. And here I was thinking, in my predictions, as time has gone through, way back in the early times, there was supposed to be a second wave, and everybody was just going to go ape shit and kill each other. And I'm just like, I thought it wasn't going to happen. But now we've got something that's 70% more contagious. And the thing that I've already devised is that it runs through its cycles, the weekly things. At one point, there's just a one day of rage. And that's all it takes. One day. And so that's what I figure is going to happen. There's going to be that, and the people they're getting at the same time, they're going to be out in public together, and they'll be attacking each other, and other people are saying, wait, no, it's just cans, man. It's just aluminum. It's just our economy. It's just how to get cans back so we can get our paps. It's not that big a deal. And one guy's going, it is a big deal. And they're fighting, and then these people are trying to break them up, and then they start fighting and biting and kicking and spitting, and they're just out of control, Everybody's got it now. And it takes me right to the movie 28 Days Later. See, I didn't think any of this was going to happen, but when we look at how it's England and everybody else, what I hear, has shut the borders to England's tourism and shit like that. What is business if not tourism? You always hear about the guys going to China. I mean, I have heard about these guys going to China, and it's not me. On business, I wasn't on business. And all they do is get loaded with a bunch of Chinamen drinking that Baijiu white spirits. I knew it was going to go up. But here, we're leaving our borders open to them. I hear 9 flights a day, 1,000 people coming in and out, or something like that. I don't know. So if they're coming and spreading it, and part of it is rage, if it happens that fast that they bring this just powerful contagion at everybody all at once, they're going to be following the same cycle like girls in a sorority house. They're all going to get enraged at the same time. And they're going to attack. 28 days later. So when you think about how all these diseases that they've been holding up in these places, Center for Disease Control, how they've been studying them and changing them to see what they do in the next situation. They think it's just science, but then somebody says, okay, time to throw this shit in the dump. And they go, well, you can't just throw it in the dump. And they say, yeah, we can. And they throw it in an airplane and they dump it on us all. Dumped it out. It's not the Center for Disease Control. It's the Center for Disease Distribution.